Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be planning for June. I feel like June has come around so fast, but I'm loving the sunshine and it's got me in the best mood ever. So before I get into planning for June, I'm just going to take a moment to reflect on May. We do still have a few more days left in May, and tomorrow I'm going to be seeing Beyonce live, so I already know that's going to be the highlight of my month. I genuinely cannot express how excited I am for tomorrow. I absolutely love her and I have had the album on repeat since it dropped, so I know that tomorrow is going to be an experience that I'll never ever forget. But since I am filming this a day before the concert, I'd probably say that the highlight of the month so far has been the last minute plans I made to catch up with a friend. We thought the weather's nice, so let's just walk around for about an hour or two, but we ended up walking around for ages and getting dinner together, and somehow we did like 19,000 steps. So it was just so nice to enjoy the sunshine and have a really good catch up with her. I'd say that my top accomplishment this month was finding a way to automate the process of integrating Google Calendar and Apple Calendar links to my digital planners. So for context, I saw that a few super talented digital planner creators had found a way to do this, and I just thought it was such a genius and helpful feature, so I became determined to figure out how to do it for my planners. And after loads of research, I finally figured out how to do it, and I even took it a step further by finding a way to automate the process. So I'm now working on adding this feature into the academic planners that I'm currently working on. And that brings me on to the lesson of the month. The whole process of figuring out how to integrate these calendars and finding a way to automate the process was really challenging for me and required a lot of time and effort, but I'm really proud of myself for persevering even when I wanted to give up, and I'm really happy that I've picked up a new skill that will allow me to improve my planners. This month I want to spend more time outside, even if that just means working from home in the garden. And I need to stop doubting my abilities. I'm going to remind myself that just because something is difficult, it doesn't mean it's impossible. Overall, May was pretty good, and I think the weather played a big part of that. Like most of us, when the sunshine is out, I've got more energy, and then I tend to be more sociable and productive. And lastly, I'm really looking forward to a family trip to Kew Gardens. Every summer my mum says she wants to go, but then we always get busy and end up not going. So this year I've booked everything and actually made plans to go as a family. Let's now actually jump into planning for June, starting off with my key dates. So at the moment I only have 2 appointments. I've got a doctor's appointment and a nail appointment this month. And I've also made quite a few plans with family and friends. So I've got the family visit to Kew Gardens in mid-June, and I've also made plans with a friend to work out together. She goes to a really nice gym that I'm thinking about joining, so I want to see what the facilities are like and see if it's actually worth the pricey monthly fee. It's also my cousin's birthday this month, so we'll probably do something small in the evening with family. And then lastly, my friend got married last year and she's received her wedding video, so she's made plans for all the girls to get together and have a movie night to watch it. And I think it's going to be really nice to relive that special day with her together. I'm also adding a few reminders to my calendar. So I need to update my personal finance spreadsheet for May and budget for June. I normally would have done that this weekend, but I just ran out of time. And at the end of each month, I also download a CSV file of all of my bank statements, as it just makes the process of updating my monthly finances a lot easier for me. Lastly, I'm going to add a few of my key tasks for Notamine in June. So earlier I mentioned that I figured out how to integrate Google Calendar and Apple Calendar links to my digital planners. So now I need to actually do the work to add this feature into the academic planners. I have created the standard academic digital planners that don't feature any integration with these calendars, but now that I've spent the time and effort to figure out how to add this feature, I really want to offer it as part of the academic digital planners. And in an ideal world, of course, I would have had all of these planners done by now, but it just took me quite a while to figure everything out, and for me it's better to improve my planners even if that means releasing them a bit later than I would have liked. And lastly, I'm just keeping some time aside this month to work on the July newsletter, and I'm also making sure to keep some time free on the weekend so that I can film the July Plan With Me video. Now moving on to my monthly overview. So I'd say that my intention for this month is to connect with my friends and my family. My last minute plans with my friend this weekend reminded me that you have to be intentional about checking in with people and making plans with them. For self-care this month, I want to be more consistent with stretching. I know it's important and good for me, and I do actually feel better when I do stretch in the mornings, but on most days I'm just too lazy and I can't be bothered. So hopefully this month I can break that bad habit. My priorities this month are definitely centered around Notamine. I really need to get all of the academic planners done and tested, and I'm gonna try my best to get them done by June, but I think I might need maybe another week or two in July just to get everything done properly and fully tested, so I'm okay with this taking a bit longer if it needs to. And I also need to get the newsletter content for July sorted along with the digital freebies. So for my goal related tasks, I've got my monthly reoccurring task to film and post at least one YouTube video a month. And recently I've been having a little think about how I can expand Notamine to offer other organisational tools beyond digital planners. And I'm thinking about a personal finance spreadsheet, so I'm gonna spend some time this month brainstorming some ideas for that. For my other tasks this month, I would like to at least draft the Etsy listing images for the academic planner, and I need to get some documents together so that I can complete my 2022 to 2023 self-assessment tax form. I also need to order a gift for my cousin's birthday, and I've got quite a few refunds that I need to deal with. I've literally got so many boxes stacked in my bedroom that I've been ignoring for ages. And the only other big task that I've got this month is a trip to Costco, so I just need to take some time to put a list together just so that I don't forget anything and I avoid buying random stuff that I don't need. And on this page I'm just adding a habit tracker so that I can record whether I am actually stretching daily. I think for now that's everything. Doesn't look like a lot, but behind each task there's quite a lot of work to get done. Once I'm done with my monthly planning, I always like to end with creating a monthly vision board. As usual, I use Pinterest and Canva to create my vision boards. In Pinterest, I just spend a bit of time finding the images that I want to use, and then I upload them to Canva. And for my June vision board, I really want it to give summer vibes. So I'm thinking nature, flowers, iced coffee, and fresh fruit. And I usually like also adding some motivational quotes in my vision boards. In Canva, I'll add the images to the page, and I like to play around with the sizing and positioning until I think the vision board looks good. When I'm done, I'll just download it and then add it to my vision board page in my digital planner. Now that we're done with planning for June, I'm going to give my home screen a quick refresh, starting off with updating my iPad wallpaper. So these are all of the iPad wallpapers that I've created as part of the June newsletter, which will go out in a few days. I really love the summery vibes of all of these wallpapers, but I think this one is my favourite. And I'm also just going to quickly refresh the widgets on my home screen. Again, I like to use Pinterest to find the images that I like, and then I really easily update the widgets. So that's everything for this monthly Plan With Me video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching it, and I wish you all the very best for June. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.